Chào mừng mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của Audio Lab và mình là Minh, đại diện của công ty Đông Thành Hòa Phúc. Thì hôm nay mình đang có mặt tại sự kiện di sản thế hệ mới là sự kiện ra mắt mẫu loa The New Homage mới của Sonus Faber, đồng thời là mẫu power amp mới nhất của McIntosh mang tên MC451. Thì ngày hôm nay ông Winky là đại diện của tập đoàn McIntosh Group sẽ ở đây và cũng chia sẻ với mọi người một số điều về cái dòng loa The New Homage mới nhất của Sonus Faber này. Mr. Winky, nice
hello,
to see you here.
Good morning.
Hey.
Yeah, hello, Ming.
Right. So, can you tell us a brief history about the Sonus Faber?
Oh yes, of course. Actually, Sonus Faber is one of the very famous audio brand name in Italy, and it founded by the Mr. Franco Sabine in 40 years old. Actually, this year, 2023, is our 40th anniversary. Yeah. And currently, Sonus Faber CEO is Mr. Dan Pitcher. Okay. He lead our company to look forward for another, further development. Okay. So let me talk about the history and also the product regarding the Sonus Faber. Okay. So since we launched our Sonus Faber speaker in the first 10 years, actually we mainly produce bookshelf speaker, two-way, with Italian very good craftsmanship, solid wood cabinet. Okay. So, for example, there were a few very famous models like Minima Amato, Iletta Amato, as well. Very high-end one is Extrema. Yeah, they were all very famous in our first decade of the history. Yeah, and then for our second decade, so in 1993, actually it was a milestone for Sonus Faber because we create Gallery. Yeah, Gallery was the first model of a homage series. For example, here we have the 5th anniversary of a homage. So in 1993, it was the first model. And then in 1998, there was a first forward-standing loudspeaker from Sonus Faber. Actually, it is named Amati. Yeah, so the first generation of Amati was in 1998, and 25 years later, this year, we launched the 5th anniversary. Okay, and then further, because we work hard to further develop our brand, and also we are not satisfied enough for only Amati level of speaker. So that after Amati, we create a Stradivari. Yeah, that is double 10-inch, tweeter and mid-range, very big size of a speaker. And then since 2010, okay, actually it was our another development period of time. We launched the Sonus Faber, the top model in our history. Okay, actually the retail price for the Sonus Faber was 250,000 euro. Okay, and then step by step we launched Aida 2, Lilium, Likimonus. Yeah, so after the launching of those speakers, actually Sonus Faber very proudly to enter into the ultra high-end speaker industry in the global market. Yeah, and as we understand, Homage is one of our very important series in our company and also in the audio industry. Okay, so 2017, we launched the homemade tradition. Actually, it was the 4th generation of a homemade speaker. And then, of course, we are very happy nowadays. We launched the 5th generation of Stradivari and Amati, as well the Serafino 2nd generation. Yeah. So I think it is a very brief story regarding Sonus Faber history.
Okay, Mr. Winky, for the
Hello.
next question, I would like to ask you what is the iconics from Sonus Faber. So what will the audiophile experience when they're listening to Sonus Faber speakers?
Oh, okay. Regarding the iconic of Sonus Faber, I think we can tell first it is cabinet. Yeah, because as we understand, for the first 10 years, Sonus Faber produced mainly the bookshelf speaker with the Italian solid wood, with a very, very good Italian craftsmanship. Okay, I think it is the first iconic from the cosmetic. Okay, after that, since the Homage series launched in 1993, actually Sonus Faber set another highest level of the cabinet craftsmanship in the audio industry. I think it all agreed by all the audiophile and the user. Because Sonus Faber believe the speaker is not only for listen music, but also for the customer who place the speaker at their home, not also enjoy the looking of the speaker. That means a kind of art piece or the Italian grade furniture at the customer home. Okay, so further, since we launched the Aida 2 or the kimonos, actually the Sonus Faber cabinet, the design and the craftsmanship, and further enhanced by the modern production processing. Okay, so that means no more like just a wooden box, but very stylish and a lot of cosmetic line on the speaker. Okay, so I think for the cosmetic side, it is iconic from Sonus Faber. And also very important, because we are the speaker brand name, sound is also our main concern. Okay, so since Sonus Faber produced our speaker, our signature of the sound were first very electro sound. Okay, and the sound is very warm, so customer can listen the speaker very patiently, and also can listen for a very long time with a musical enjoyment. Yeah, and then further that we enhance our sound quality. So a lot of audiophile and the end user agree Sonus Faber are very good for like classical music, violin, royco, okay, and in the modern Sonus Faber loudspeaker, of course, we remain our signature of sound, so that means electro of sound and the voice of Sonus Faber. But however, in order to fulfill all the highest sound reproduction demand from the customer, actually, we also enhance our low frequency performance to provide the real music reproduction. I think it is our aim for our sound reproduction.
Thì dòng Homage bắt nguồn vào năm 1993 với sự ra đời của mẫu loa Ganeri và năm 1998 với sự ra đời của mẫu loa cột đầu tiên của họ là dòng Amati. Thì đến hôm nay là sau 25 năm kể từ lần ra mắt đầu tiên, thì ở đây chúng tôi đã có được thế hệ thứ 5 là thế hệ mới nhất của mẫu loa Amati này. Thì chúng ta sẽ cùng tìm hiểu xem có những cái điều đặc biệt gì ở chiếc loa này nhé. Right, Mr. Winky. So,
Hello,
can you share a little bit about the new Homage Amati G5 we have over here? And according to you, what is the most impressive features or upgrade of the speakers?
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay. So here we can see we have the 5th generation of Amati. First, it remains the key features of the Amati since it launched 25 years ago. Okay, so like for the cabinet, we can see very beautiful Italian craftsmanship for the wood. So in this new generation, we have red color, one gauge color, and an addition new color called guava. Okay, it is the first. And second, we remain our very beautiful Italian leather in the front baffle, as well the root shape of the speaker. Okay, so it is some of the key elements of the Homage series. Okay, in terms of the sound, we can see there are 4 drivers. Actually, this speaker is a 3.5 watt speaker. So it is the 28 millimeter seal dome high frequency tweeter with DAD. It is a kind of a damping, mechanical damping function. Okay, to provide the soft dome tweeter, the high frequency can be respond up to 35 kHz. Actually, it is a very high standard for the soft dome tweeter. However, still maintain the very lateral sound, very lateral. Okay, yeah, and you can feel very comfortable. Okay. As well for the mid range. Actually, we have a new mid range. Okay. We use a paper cone. You can see we add, quite a, large scale of phase parts to control the sound dispersion. Okay. Behind the driver, actually there is a totally new construction for the speaker driver basket, magnet. It means the driving machine. Okay. As well the diaphragm, spider, and the suspension. All is a new development, totally new if compared the 4th generation. And behind the magnet, actually it is a neodymium magnet to provide very strong magnetic force to give the energy and also control the driver. Yeah, we not only give strong energy for the driver, but also consider how to control it. Okay, so make the sound more accurate.
I see.
And further, the enhancement between 4th generation and the 5th generation. Nowadays, we put the high frequency and the mid frequency crossover on the top. Okay, so the crossover nowadays, first, more nearby the driver. As well, there is a separate crossover between the mid-high and the bass frequency. Try to eliminate the interference in between 2 crossover levels. Okay, and also very important, when we listen to this speaker for the mid-range or mid-high range, there is big improvement if compared for the 4th generation. It is because in this part, actually it is the trampers for the tweeter and the mid-range. Okay, first, our tweeter, actually behind the tweeter, we already built the independent sound chamber for the tweeter. So it worked very isolationally already. Okay, and nowadays the mid-range actually it employ two sound chamber. So one is here and one is here. But two chamber, we use advanced computer software system to control the airflow inside. Okay, so it is a technical called internal. Okay, in Italian. Okay, it means well-tuned or harmonic. Okay, so it offers a more warm of chamber when the high frequency works in a very high output. So make the internal pressure can be released from the lower part up to the higher part. So make the sound, as I say, big improvement for the mid-range. Because mid-range is one of our iconic sound from a Sonus Faber. Very, very important. Okay. Further, going down, as I told, it is a 3.5 way loudspeaker. So actually, those are two 260mm driver. Actually, they are not work simultaneously. Actually, they have a different frequency response when working. Okay, so the driver, the newest, the latest generation, we keep the paper cone, okay, in the front and the rear. And then inside the middle, we insert a kind of a very high technology form to make it as like a sandwich construction. Okay. As well, very important, we apply a dual magnet behind the driver. So there is two magnets work together. The magnet is neodymium with a very strong magnetic force. For example, the working philosophy means the front magnet give an energy, and then the rear magnet control the driver. Okay, so that provide much more dynamic for the bass, but also in detail. Not only quantity, but also quality of the bass response. Okay, so further, of course, the vibration or the isolation system for the speaker is also very important. So we have the system called EZAT. Okay, is here. So make to offer our speaker can work quite isolated, okay, from the room, and also not much reflection, you know, pass to the ground. Okay, so make the all the music is more controlled and more quiet and more musical.
Okay, one more question. So do you have any idea about the future plan of the Homage? So is there will be any new product for the collections?
Actually, Sonus Faber R&D team is working hard to add an additional model on top of the current Homage 5th anniversary, 5th generation. Okay, as you know, currently we have Graveri, we have Serafino, we have Amati, and also the center speaker voice. Okay, so our R&D team is working hard to add a higher model than Amati G5. So the model would be called Stradivari G2 40th anniversary.
40th anniversary.
Yeah, because as I mentioned, this year is our Sonus Faber 40th anniversary. So Stradivari G2 40th anniversary would be one of the 40th anniversary limited edition model.
Interesting.
Okay, so basically it employs same treater and the mid-range as Amati G5. But however, we significantly increase and enhance its crossover network. As you understand, much better crossover network actually offer better sound for the mid and the high range performance. And then for the woofer, actually we will apply dual 10-inch woofer on the Stradivari, plus also very high-end grade of a crossover for both high frequency, mid-range, and the woofer. Okay, and in order to offer customer, when the customer apply our speaker in a larger room, or they want some to reproduce some music in extremely high volume, so it means dynamic. Okay, we also develop a range of the power subwoofer. So that means in the future, in Vietnam market, we will see our not only 2.0 stereo Sonus Faber speaker, however, we will see 2.2. So that means like Amati with dual power subwoofer sit at left and right side. Okay, that provide a wider flexibility for the customer for almost can say all range of the music you want to play back.
I see.
Yeah, it is our plan.
Thank you, Mr. Winky.
Yeah.
Vâng, và đó cũng là câu hỏi cuối cùng của Đông Thành Hòa Phúc cũng như là Audio Lab muốn đặt cho ông Winky. Và hy vọng mọi người sẽ có một cái nhìn sâu hơn về Sonus Faber nói chung, cũng như là dòng loa The New Homage Collection mới nhất của họ nói riêng. Và mình là Minh đến từ Đông Thành Hòa Phúc. Cảm ơn mọi người đã theo dõi và hẹn mọi người trong video lần sau. Thank you, Mr. Winky.
Thank you
for joining us.
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Right. Yeah. Thank you.